Yo, look, man, I tell you what, how did I feel after getting kicked out, being homeless, to buying a home? To be honest, I went through a lot of emotions. I went through really every feeling, as Nipsey would say. But I took on the action of feeling the feeling, not avoiding the feeling, figuring out my situation. What do I want to do with my life? And it was some of the hardest times in my life. I would not lie to you. Had a lot of thoughts to myself. A lot of people wouldn't be able to survive in my shoes if they was in my shoes. But I knew I had to stay strong in order to stay in my lane, to get to where I was going and, reach my goals. And I got the action, bro. I got the action because you know why? All the times came into my head where I didn't take action, when I didn't take that shot, when that coach was saying I was trash because I wasn't giving out my full potential. And when I put out my full potential, I realized I would just be doing things, bro. I would be on the basketball court randomly just doing a Euro step, didn't even know what a Euro step was. And that was me in life. That was me when I was just getting myself out there doing things in life. Like, okay, I want to do clothes, started up a clothing brand. Okay, I want to go to college to figure myself out more as far as in what I want to do in my life. Do not do that. But I learned do not do that through doing it, through being in debt, through, figuring out that you really just got to sit with yourself and give yourself a place of time. But college is not the place of time to figure out what you want to do and how you want to do it, because you're putting yourself in a hole, putting yourself in debt. I had to do the action of doing that to feel that was a not smart move, because you want to either learn from other people's mistakes or learn from your own. And I had to think like this to get through my situation. I had to think like this to stride in the world, bro, because I remember I wasn't striding in the world. I remember a nigga was depressed for real. I remember a nigga was in his head all day for real. I remember a nigga wasn't really getting to that paper. You know what I mean? But it took me staying focused on what do I want to do. Okay, boom. Then you find out you want love sometimes. Boom, boom, boom. You messing with these shorties, you start to figure out like, damn, am I putting too much, of the fantasy world of wanting a woman around me and wanting that, woman for me, that really it's not that many for you, specifically you. There really is a new thing going on where we just all mess around and vibe and we all dig and twist, dig and twist, dig and twist them out. And then, you know what I mean? We go on with our grind, but we got to understand something. You can't fill the void within you that you have going on, that you felt missing in your life. Like you ain't get love from your mama, how you wanted love from your mama, or you didn't get love for these women, how you wanted love from these women. You can't fill the void with the relationships in your life. You got to do that yourself. And my situation taught me that, because not knowing when you're going to sleep at night, not knowing where, the next step is, not knowing who's rocking with you and who's on your side for real, can be the most toughest times in your life, to where you don't know who really got your back, and you could feel alone, lonely. But you gotta understand that solitude is the beauty. Solitude, solitude in your thoughts, and just understanding your thoughts more is just a step closer to opening more doors more. But you gotta understand something. You gotta have your back. So through the times I was alone, I would have my back. I would say, okay, bro, what do I want to do? The first thing I started doing was journaling, bro. The first thing I started doing was journaling, real talk. I'll be in my college dorm just journaling. So I used the time how I needed to use the time. Yes, I said, the fact that I put myself in debt when I knew I wanted to be living on my own and stuff at 18. I knew I wanted to, have my own, had a car, have everything. You feel me? You want what you want as a man. You want the gadgets. You want, the Batmobile. You want the bat cave. Just the boats. You want nice things. And I'll be journaling this stuff down, how I'm going to do it. The things I was seeing as far as the visions of what I wanted to do in my life. And bro, I said, you know what? School not for me. So I dropped out. Everybody didn't understand that move. Everybody not used to making success for themselves after dropping out of school, or after not going to school. So, you know, a lot of people didn't agree with what I did, my loved ones and things of that nature. But I said, hey, I don't give a fuck. Shit, I mean, look, bro, I'm trying to get the A to Z, bro. Look, everybody not gonna understand when I take that next step to B. You know what I mean? Everybody not gonna understand when I take that step to C. Because, look, bro, and I say it all the time. Look, bro, people are not gonna understand what is new in your life, what has come into your life, until you get results into your life, until you have proof what is going on as far as in your success, or as far as in what you said was gonna happen is gonna come true. What you said you wanted to be come true. And bro, it's the most power move in the world. But back to C. So look, after I dropped out of school, I'm at like point C now. I made the steps. I know what I want to do. Now it's time for the grind. But first thing I decided was to do is DoorDash all day. I would just DoorDash all day. You know what I mean? Listening to podcasts and things of that nature, expanding my mind, and, you know, focusing on what I want to do on that grind. And my nigga, I gave it every day. I skipped summer. Summer is just another day to grind. For me, that's a good summer day for me. And bro, I tell you what, bro, I mean, that money changed my life, bro. People thought, you know, it's no money and side gigs, but hey, man, I ran up a good bag off side gigs, bro. I made like damn near like 40,000, not even starting like, let me see, I didn't even start in the beginning of the year. I started like more forward in the year. So like, that was good money for an 18-year-old. And I was doing other things to make more money on the side. Like, at that point, I was reselling shoes. I was just getting my hustle up, man, learning what I could do to, you know, just put myself out there on the market and giving it every day, because I seen big numbers behind myself and I seen huge potential of what I wanted to do. And once I got the bread, I invested into myself, bro. I bought a clothing brand team to be around me and to be behind me as far as my team. And, you know, it was a good investment, bro. I mean, I started my LLC, and whole time I'm doing this though, I zoned out the BS. I zoned out the bullshit. I zoned out the mugs that didn't believe in me. I really went quiet for real, because, you know, I talk to the people I fuck with for real. Like, I fuck with y'all, so you know what I mean? That's why we be on here talking and stuff like that. I love y'all. But I don't trust everybody, man. I learned, bro, as soon as you get in these relationships and you tell everything, you give someone everything about you, one thing you gotta understand is, bro, it's a point that person get mad. And like I said, y'all gotta pay attention to how people respond when they mad, because they'll state everything they feeling. And you gotta really just hear them. You gotta really just see what they was thinking all along. So I don't really tell everybody everything, because I know everybody don't got good intentions. And over time, you learn that as you just, you know, meeting new people, or you meet that vibe you wanted to vibe with, and you start liking them more, and then she start playing the games, and then she start saying stuff that hurts your feelings, changing your life forever, or, you know, just some stuff to throw you off your grind. But as a man, bro, you must always remain confident. You must always stay in a certain energy to where no shorty can take it away from you. Like, that's you, man. At the end of the day, she wasn't there for that little boy who had dreams and inspirations, and you know what I mean, and when he was down on the ground crying because he busted his ass or something, you know what I mean. And when you a dad, bro, real talk, you gotta look at it like you gonna be someone's dad. You know what I mean? Do you really want to be known for simping over a ex, you know what I mean, that don't care about you, that move down and bounce down bigger pogo stick? Like, bro, at the end of the day, you gotta understand, bro, you as a human is hypergamous. Use it to the best of you. Use it to wanting to go get more. Use it to your dreams and aspirations, and go learn more, my nigga. Get your education up, you know? But it's a lot of opportunity out there, and I understand that. So with that being said, I started up my clothing brand. I started, you know, running up on TikTok more, you know, posting on TikTok, putting out promos and things of that nature, because I was trying to get myself out to the market. I was getting myself out to the market, because I'm about action, dog. I realized it was about the action. I realized, okay, bro, you know what I mean, about my peoples. Okay, maybe they don't see what I'm going for all the time. And yes, it's probably some, things that, that we healing from as people, because we all healing. Okay, boom. Like my mom is, the one there for me. I'm not gonna lie, bro. It don't matter what happened, bro. That lady was like there for me. Like she really did that with the world for me. You know what I mean? At times that was the only person I had. It just, people go through their battles, bro. It's different stages in life, and I didn't take the moments where my mom was getting heated with me when she, was kicking me out as a place of, of hate, as a place of, she's just on some stuff where it's not good for me for real. Cause looking at it from a place of, okay, bro, what is it really about? What is it really the real? I looked at it as, okay, look, man, we all going through our battles. All of us respond different. And this is just my current life. This is just my cards. I continue loving my people. I continue putting love into the grind for real. Because it was so many times that I let myself down. A lot of times we want to say other people disappointed us and things of that nature. And that's true. Sometimes, the people disappoint us. But a lot of times it be ourselves. We put ourselves in that situation. We put ourselves around that person. We put ourselves down when we needed our own confidence and own trust to do the action we needed to do. So I really dove into all those feelings, bro, and it just brought a different dog out of me. I'm running at 3 a.m. I'm doing push-ups every day. I'm grinding. I'm continuing to do reps after reps and reps, intense workouts, and it changed my life. It did different discipline, bro. I'm running cardio. I'm not cheating it, bro. I'm working on my legs because I peeped that I should have started working on the strength in my legs because I needed strength in my life. Okay, because the discipline it was putting in me added areas in my life. It added strength in the areas in my life. And my people were seeing this. And people see the work you putting in, so they seeing the change in your life. They seeing the difference in how you carry yourself. And you gotta understand something. They gonna see the new crib. They gonna see the new things you achieved in your life. But you gotta get to the action in your life. And I never stopped the action through, what people would deem as L's and losses. I deemed them as lessons, all of them, because everything needed to be having something taken out of it, so I could understand, okay, what do I need to do going forward? How do I not make that same mistake? How do I elevate off that mistake? Or how do I navigate this way so the result don't go this way this time? And this is the way I was thinking, bro, and it just changed my life, man. I knew that overall, bro, it was other homies that thought just like this and on this same time and wanting to improve and wanting to just elevate in life and run it up some more. So I came to talk with y'all, bro. I came to, start up this overall place to where we going to achieve everything we ever desired. But we gotta stay focused, my nigga. We gotta get the results, but in order to get the results, as y'all know, we gotta put the work in. We gotta put the reps in. We can't quit on the sets, because look, bro, when we don't quit, when we keep going, when we say fuck the haters, when we say we don't really care, look, bro, you can care to the point where they judging you and you like, oh my God, and you overthinking what you doing, and now you stepping over a rock because you're not able to see what's in front of you. You're not able to focus on what's really, your situation about, because you worried about how everybody else think. You know what I mean? A lot of times, y'all want to get the car too early. You don't got the bread for the car right now, so hold on. You know what I mean? Or you want to get to the point where you moved out. Look, you do that. You don't hesitate on that. But you got to make sure you have that money right. So don't hesitate. Have that money right. because money is important too. Like, they say it don't buy happiness. They say it's not something to where it's a make all, be all. But man, it is very important. It's very important you get the tool to be able to move around and do the things you need to do and have your own space for real. Because you could stay in a toxic environment. You could be somewhere you don't want to be. You could, be stuck, feeling a place of stuckness. And you wondering why your mental is feeling what it's feeling. It's because your mental is saying it's feeling it's in a box, but you're not thinking outside the box. So I feel trapped and I've been in this place so long. You gotta stay focused, homie, because if you don't stay focused, you dive into everything around you, what they got going on, what their energy is, and it become not your movie. It become this place of where you not living the life you desire, and it's someone else's movie, and someone else's movie, they directing what you do, and then when they directing what you do, you feel like you're not even doing the actions you desire to really do. So take in what I'm saying. When you at that job, when you at school, when you listen to someone else's vision instead of your own vision. What is a vision? Something you want to do with your life. And then when you get to listen with someone else telling you what they like to do, and you just hanging around them because you just, you just want to have a good time, and yet, we understand that you want to have a good time, but while having a good time, you going the direction that person going, because you just, hanging around, you just want to feel like you have company, because as humans, we want to feel a connection with people. We need to feel like, okay, I got to have good conversations with this person, this person, this person. And a lot of times, anxiety holds us back from that. And, a lot of times we forcing it. So with that being said, be careful the reason why you going into relationships. Be careful that you aren't getting drift off your straight purpose of what you want to do in your life. Because I wouldn't be here in my life, man. I wouldn't be 19 and bought a crib at day 214 and 19 years of my life. But through the steps, it was slow. Like, it was quick. I mean, the way I think about it, it was quick, but yet slow. The times when the struggles came along. But eventually the struggles became a flow as well, because let me tell you this, homie, when you look at the struggles as just something new in life, and you just look at it as something you got to take on, and yet you are the superior side, yet you look at other animals like other people look at other animals, like, we're better than, animals. We literally keep animals in zoos and things of that nature for our entertainment, bro. Like, we look at ourselves as superior, but when it comes to actually doing what we want to do in life, we don't keep that same energy. Where's that same energy? Why don't we believe that, we could accomplish anything and do anything we want that is, right for our legacy and our process for real? But you must sit with your process. You must sit with your process. What is sitting with your process? Understanding things is going to take time. Not everything is going to happen right away. Just take one result at a time. Just be able to say, I tried one time at night. Look, bro. And trying one time at night is when you go to bed and said, I was able to try and give my best effort for today. Don't cheat yourself, because only you know if you cheat yourself. I remember the times I was cheating myself. I wasn't taking that three. I wasn't, making that cut I should have made, or kept running straight like I should have made at running back for real. So I had to hone in on my movements, and as I was honing in on my movements, certain things just naturally start happening. I was naturally nice at football. I was naturally nice at basketball. I was naturally able to shoot threes from deep after I, extended my range and, was taking them shots for real. So it's all up to you, man. How versatile are you? You know what I mean? How can you respond to when you gotta go left in life, as far as then take this route to get to where you need to go forward in your life? How are you going to respond when the defender is forcing you left and you got to shoot a left layup? Or how are you going to respond when you got to go to the left side of the goal and shoot from the left side of the wing, and you got to hit it towards the goal, man? That's how I started putting things in perspective, because I realized it was about perspective. How am I looking at these situations? How am I looking at my family as far as what we go through, and being able to say I love them, because that's what I'm about. I'm here for family, but at the end of the day, I wouldn't even be this way if it wasn't for my bloodline. You know what I'm saying? The fact that I have it in my DNA, I had these thoughts. I'm connected with my ancestors for real. So you gotta understand something. I'm gonna put the wisdom out there because I understand that, you know, it's gonna have you prospering and perishing from the bullshit and perishing from, you know, all the people who don't believe that you are the guy in the vision. You are the person in the vision. You are the woman in the vision that you said you wanted to be. You know what I mean? Because we all have that person in our head. We all have the things that we want to do to unlock and see more of that person in our head. And I understood this. I understood that, you know, truly being normal is not being what society tells you to be. Being normal is doing what you want to do and, you know, every day enjoying your life, even if it's not what you want to do what you want to do, like the job you work, or like the place you're at in your life, like the school you at, like the boot camp you at, whatever. Look, man, you gotta stay strong, bro. You gotta literally be a soldier in this lifetime, like you're in full survival mode. And you know, my situation taught me that, because if I didn't go full survival mode, I don't think I would have made it. I think many wouldn't have made it, because, bro, I was losing my mind, bro. I was losing my mind, bro. I mean, I was sitting with all these woke thoughts, but yet so alone that I was enjoying the alone time. I was enjoying the solitude, literally knowing that it's a part of my growth. But it was becoming a lot to me. It was like, dang, because I was taking in everything so young, bro. I was taking in everything at, you know, a younger age, but I took it on the chin. I understood, like, okay, I gotta adapt quick, because I was adapting. I was very much adapting. But I had to understand something, that I had to dig, twist, in and out, 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 in and out. If I wanted to make it out my situation, if I wanted to go forward in my life, if I wanted to never look back on the bullshit that happened in my life. So I put on the duffel and I got to marching in my life. I got to doing what I said I was gonna do. Like I said, I did the LLC, I did the clothing brand, I went through the struggle with the clothing brand, and I took on that struggle head on, and I kept putting out value. I put out content as far as in, okay, look, bro, I know the homies want to chop it up. I know we gonna get to success, though. Let's get into it brick by brick, script by script, and how we gonna do this. Okay, we gonna do action. We gonna not cheat ourselves. We gonna not put the BS on ourselves, and we're gonna get through it. We're gonna run through the rain. Let's get it. It's different seasons, sunny days, rainy days, and rainy days. How we gonna do it? I literally just saw someone jogging right now. You know what I mean? So I'm saying, bro, we connected. We connected to the universe. We connected to the things that we said it's gonna happen. I understood this. So I stopped being mad at my, you know, people if I had any feeling of being mad. I stopped being mad at the people who did me wrong. I stopped being mad at the coach that didn't give me a chance. I stopped being mad at the, you know, the person who got an opportunity, you know, before me, because I never been mad at the person that has had opportunity or had gotten an opportunity before me in life, in real life, as far as in, you know, daily life. But when I would see someone start over me in basketball, or, you know, get more playing time than me in football, I would be like, bro, he's not nicer than me. And then I would do this heavy comparison to where it would be like, bro, nah, bro, I feel like I could do better than that. And I feel like in that way it's healthy, but you gotta make sure it ain't on a place of taking away credit from the player that they are. Now I started to understand that no matter how much I wanted playing time, as much, you know, as them, or as much as I wanted to get on the court, and I don't have my days starting, you know what I mean? A lot of my times was starting, so that's where that feeling would come from, like, dang, I'm not starting, or, you know, I'm not getting as much playing time as this person. Because at the end of the day, you want to just have your experience and have fun in your movie. You know what I mean? Not that other people is a side character, but you want to be, you know, the person who doing good and putting out value too. You know what I mean? Because we are the main character. And I understood this later. So, I mean, it literally was a time where the person playing high school, I was playing high school basketball with, and these are just steps I'm making as a man. So, check in. I text my teammate. I literally said he was a start. So at first I was a starter over him in JV, and then he was a starter over me in varsity. So I texted him. I said, "Yo, bro, you was the better man. You know what I'm saying? Like, at the end of the day, you was putting out more value for the team, so you deserved more playing time." And it was facts, bro. It's not to say he was better than me. It's not to knock his skills. Not to say he's not good. He was very good. He had a growth spurt. He was a bucket, bro. He was, you know what I mean. He was getting his assists, getting rebounds too, bro. He did his thing, bro. And one thing I understood was I wasn't bringing out my full potential. I wasn't bringing out the full value I could have brought out because I was caught up in my head. You know what I mean? Okay, like, why am I not getting playing time? Or, you know what I mean? I just getting in the game, like, so, like, just on that, it's whatever. You can't just be like, it's whatever in life. No matter where you start, no matter what your cards is, you got to play them, bro. And it was like a wholesome moment for me because it was like, you know, cool, bro, like, I got to have that conversation with bro that I wanted to have, and it was just amazing. He sent a cool message as well. Best of luck, bro. I just honestly, bro, it's moments like that that teach you a lot as a person and as a man. And these are all things I was just learning as I was going through these experiences of, you know, getting kicked out my mama house, not having a crib. I mean, bro, I was just looking at things on the brighter side. I'm not gonna hold you because, bro, it was always something good coming in for me because I was putting in the work in between time. I started getting in the gym like I was in some type of, you know, movie or anime, or like, really though, what's really going on in my head and thinking process wise or doing these actions or, you know, being in the gym, it's just, bro, I need the strength. It's really me living within my own movie, but I'm putting in perspective for y'all because it's like living a movie. It's like living this place of you zone to where you're literally the Batman of Gotham. You know what I mean? You're literally the guy who's, you know, gonna make it, bro. Maybe you're the villain who's, you know, putting out good because the place you came from was, you know, hard and, you know, a hard background to where that was just the environment. You had a lot of villains with no heart and, you know, just a lot of suffering for real. So you grew up with that crowd and now you just trying to do better for yourself, and really you like the villain who became, you know, somewhat of a hero. Yet you ain't a hero, you just in your lane, just doing right for your fam and who you are. Look, bro, this is things I can't realize. I realize, you know, crashing my car when I don't have a place to live, you can't complain. You literally just gotta stay in your lane, get more bread, and shit. Fuck if that shorty left you on red. Because look, bro, it was until I crashed my car, I had to respond. I had to learn how can I navigate this to where I maximize my situation. I literally stacked the bread high, bro. I stacked the bread so high. I worked overtime. I worked 60 hours a week. I didn't quit. I worked over 60 hours, 70, 80 hour weeks. Really, bro, it was like all I was doing, bro. So sometimes 100, bro. And I would post up videos and videos and videos talking to the homies while we running up success. I would run late at night. I would literally do sets and reps and reps and reps. I found a place to stay. I ran it up. Bro, I bought my own crib. I bought my own car. I'm elevating in life more. I'm thinking better. I'm being better. I'm putting out more value for myself. I'm literally heading forward because I know I can't run behind me and not run through the struggles, because I'm really holding on my process of being elevated. And I learned this. I learned if I just head forward and I take on, you know, trucking the struggles, running forward through them, can't nothing stop me, bro. And ain't nothing stopped me since, bro. I mean, you come around me, I can hang around a bad vibe or a good vibe. You know, a good vibe, nice, in and out. Touchy buzz, nigga. But look, I could be around a bad vibe and, you know, she on some weird stuff and I'll be able to say, cool, you know what I mean? Shit. I mean, now you could just say, get out. A lot of y'all, bro, I remember, bro, having to, you know, sneak shorty in the crib and stuff like that. I don't know why shorty in the crib, but it was all good times, bro. It was all good times because it was just like, you need to go through them experiences, bro. You need to get yourself out there. You need to talk to more people. You need to stop being scared. You need to stop being scared of rejection. You need to stop being scared of people, not wanting you, like surely not wanting you. Because as soon as you stop being scared, you take fear out of your life and you face the fear that you're gonna feel in your life. Because you human, bro. A lot of us say, yo, man can't feel fear. You gotta be, mean and mad all the time, and be this sense of I'm just so perfect. Look, perfection is not being perfect, bro. Okay, and understanding that, bro, you can feel feelings. It's just about you facing the feeling that you need to face. Okay, if you're feeling fear, you need to face that fear so you can put out action or whatever you need to do. Okay, if you're sad, just knowing when you could let out the feeling of being sad as a man. Because, bro, I don't really believe you could just be crying anywhere, bro. I mean, things happen, you know what I'm saying? Things happen, but you gotta learn how to put your emotions and how to control your emotions. And these is things I learned. These is things I locked into. These is the things that had me prospering. Because we could talk about it every day. But you got to be able to say you don't care what anybody say, bro. Because the more you care about what people say, it's literally like being in this lane over here while you supposed to be in this lane over here, forward, straight, driving lane, speeding lane. Because you have the clear go ahead. You have the clear, you need more work to get more to where you need to go. And I learned this. I got the clapping after the sets. I got the clapping, hurt fatty back there. But it took time, bro. It took time, man. It's still more time that gotta be put in because it's always another mountain to climb once you climb a mountain. But one thing you gotta understand is it's not that, yes, okay, your time is your everything, but it's not this thing where you gotta overthink. It's not like you don't have the time to think and overall enjoy your time, because a lot of times we get so caught up in time that we're not enjoying our time, that we are caught off guard with time. We are, too attention-wise focused on time because we are just in the sense of expectation where you need to be in this specific moment, and you beating yourself up when life is already beating you up. So you getting jumped for real. You getting jumped to where it's like, boom, you are in this place of just losing the battle because you are getting beat up by yourself and overthinking wise and not putting out action wise and procrastination wise and life wise, because life is clearly showing you that you are with yourself and you're making this thing harder for you, and we're not gonna let up either. So you gotta put that, armor pieces on yourself to put yourself together. Okay, patch up this trauma, patch up this place of where I didn't have this question answered, patch up this question where, where was this person at in my life, patch up this question till I got myself in my life, okay? And put on that duffel and move forward, and you get to marching in your life, and you start to see things on the journey. You start to meet people in that journey. What great person haven't went off on that walk or that jog to their journey? And I'm not even talking about physically. I'm talking about action-wise, about just how overall in every movie you've seen or every great that's ever existed in this reality, and your ancestors were great, but you gotta tap into that feeling. And one thing I want to say, and that they say is every great literally went on that run and went on that journey of putting in the work and going to the places they needed to be. But it started off with that initial step, that initial jog to meeting the people that are in the places that they wanted to be. But they looked at where the places that they wanted to be and said, okay, I gotta do the steps before getting there. And these are things I realized, bro. So I did things like help out the homeless. I did things like, try to do right for my family and get them nice things. Because I knew that was what it was about. I knew it was about spreading, more positive, things out there. And this is just who I am. It ain't even about just putting it out on the market for me. This is things I just genuinely like to do. So it was like cool for me, man. Like, bro, on the times, you know, we messing with the shorties, you feel me? I wanna dig to you, boss. I wanna dig in and out, 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 in and out with a pole stick. Because, you know, maybe we on some funny stuff and we just being bold, you know what I mean? Look, bro. Or we just being confident at all times. It's a good life, bro. I had to understand that. It's a good life, man. It's a good life that, you know, we just have this opportunity to just live, you know, do what we want to do, have the car, have the, you know, plane to go where we want to go. I mean, bro, it's so much beauty in this. It's literally, you know, a chance you can have a family, you know what I mean? You just gotta understand that this life is not for granted and you can go at any moment, so it's not a for sure thing. You gotta really, really protect yourself. That's why I said it's important to be with yourself. And I learned that at about 17, 18. And, you know, I understood that I can put out value because I always been putting out value as far as in with my words and things of that nature. And, you know, I was helping people early. You know what I mean? I was helping people when I was a kid. And, you know, some people was grown. And it's not to say that the grown person should have realized what the advice I gave them as a kid. It's really about, you know, certain people go through things and certain people see things in a way you didn't see things, so they're able to help you on something you didn't see or know how to do. And you can't look at what age group it came from as, you know, a knock on you. Because look, bro, I learned that I had to take what I can take out of, you know, education wise to anybody. Like, it don't matter what age the person is. If you got some, you know, knowledge that I'm seeking, bro, we can, you know, talk and communicate, because this girl is about elevating. And, you know, a lot of us put a certain expectation or a certain knowledge cap on, you know, how old somebody is and things of that nature. And then that's why we throw them for such a shock, you know, when someone's smart or, you know, that old person is, you know, still got their young ways and things of that nature. But it's a way of living, bro. It's a way of growing, bro. And I took in everything, you know, people, you know, who came around, who, you know, was putting out knowledge and, you know, putting out something I could take from as far as just prospering myself and, you know, learning from, you know, so I can avoid certain mistakes. I took it on, bro. I learned from that. I learned from the people that was around me. I learned from the people who, you know, genuinely wanted the best for me. You know what I mean? No matter how what changed, you know what I mean, or what happened to them mentally, that they just start, started to pursue things different in life. Sometimes people jog a separate way from you. So it's no love lost. It's just from a distance. You know what I mean? We don't gotta meet up all the time and talk, because everybody can't talk. Everybody not gonna understand your headspace and the way you going. So you gotta keep running forward. You gotta keep doing what you gotta do, because as soon as you give up, that's when you feel like you cheated yourself. That's when you feel like, dang, I should have kept going. I should have kept pushing, because quitting on yourself only leaves you with one feeling. It leaves you with what if. And that what if feeling sucks, bro. That chance you didn't have at the sport you wanted, you didn't have the chance to be the guy you wanted. That feeling sucks, bro. Or that time you wanted to show up for yourself in life and you embarrass yourself. That time sucks, bro. But you gotta eat that feeling. You gotta eat what's on the chin. You gotta eat the problems that come into your life. You gotta eat, you know, food so you can get bigger and stronger, dog. And I know it sounds corny, but I don't give a fuck. Because fuck the motherfuckers that don't understand. Because when we walk in what we got on, then it ain't corny. When we pulling up what we pulling up in, then it ain't corny. When you come back to the back cave, then it ain't corny. Because we did the work. We did the talking about it. We ran up the script. We wrote up the script. We stuck with the action. We got to the action. We put out to the value of the marketplace. We kept putting out to the value we need to put out, because we didn't do the complaining. We didn't do this same laning that had traffic in it, nigga. We switched lanes to where it was our lane and we kept going forward, because I tell you what, it's gonna be cars inside you and we're going the same phase. Yeah, bro, we cruising, but now it's time to go a different direction. All right, my nigga, I'ma rock with you. Look, I got stuff to do, because look, bro, that woman, that man, whoever is wasting your goddamn time, it's not paying your bills. They're not taking care of you. They're not taking care of your headspace when, you know, you sick mentally or you sick physically. So understand something, have your best interest. And bro, that took me to the next milestone in life, bro. It took me to the next milestone, bro. It's had me clicking on all cylinders because I'm on all cylinders right now. I'm on all cylinders because it was the fact that I had to put things in perspective. I had to think places in my life where, okay, where do I want to be and how am I going to get there? But yet I have to solve everything within me in order to even take these steps properly. So I got to each category, okay, okay, this insecurity here, okay, this goal here that I'm not at and I can get to saying why I'm not here yet, or, being in the NBA or being in the NFL or expectations of my family vision versus my vision. Okay, this is what I want to do. This is the legacy. Boom. Straight, my lane. Okay, struggle here. Boom, I'm running through. Yet it's traffic here. Not that it's a struggle. It's just not our type of struggle. It's not our type of lane that is going to lead to our destination. So we switch lanes when the traffic is clear, because when the traffic not clear, we getting hit up. That's when we get, in the wrong situations to where, it's just boom, something happened, bro. I mean, wrong place, wrong time. Maybe a dude wanted to crash out that day, so he pops you. You crash. You know what I mean? But you gotta understand something. When you get a bump on your head, or you get, a time where you get beat up in this life, and I ain't talking about by another person, just overall life-wise, you gotta be able to just laugh. You know what I mean? Because you being able to respond with positive to the negative, people don't understand this untold truth that you have to respond that way. Because when you respond that way, bro, it's this sense of you are over the problem, you are over the bullshit, you are over the shit that's not for you. So okay, when the problem come around, it's like you're down here and you're continuing to elevate and put you on the sense of elevating. Don't we talk about the elevation? Well, you have to put yourself over the problem. When you put the problem over you, it's like being in a box, literally taped in down to the wire. And you want to break out the box, but you have to think outside the box. You have to be over the box. So put value out to the market. It's the cheat code. How do you think Andrew Tate got as big as he is? He kept putting himself out on the market. He literally put himself everywhere. Listen, bro, untold truth is literally a cheat code that you have a phone right now. That you can let out anything you want to let out to the world. Or you can do and promote anything out to the world. You know what I mean? So use it to your benefits. Use your story to make your story an actual story. You know what I mean? Live your life. Live your story. Allow people to see your story. Don't ever give up on yourself. Don't ever not have confidence in yourself, because, bro, it is a blessing I'm able to talk to you right now. Homie, what's good? Homie, what's good? Homie, what's good? Homie, good. Look, bro, we're going to run up 100 mil. We're going to say, fuck the times we ain't have a meal, because, look, bro, it was times I was hungry. It was times I ain't had nothing to eat. It was time I ain't had no bread to eat. But you know what? I said, you know what? I'm gonna get it. I'm gonna grind. And whole time, as I'm putting in that grind, I'm starting to shine. And one thing I realized when I started to shine, now everybody want to see me shine. And people got a genuinely sad feeling from seeing me shine. Wham, bitch. I'm Lil Baby. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck, bro. You could cry. Bro, because I remember I was, seeing other people win, and I was getting inspired. I was, being happy for them. And if they was winning, if they was doing something good in it, what they had going on, or good in their life, I saw it for what it was, and I appreciate what they was doing, and I saluted them. So I said, one, you could cry, bro, because I ain't really focused on, other people and how they feeling about my success. If it ain't really positive, you know what I mean? If it's something uplifting, look, bro, you my homie. You know what I'm saying? Because it would be the same energy for me, bro. And to be honest, bro, it was that understanding that too, that was another truth I had to take in, like, okay, bro, like, look, bro, if people genuinely I love ain't happy for what I'm doing and the good I'm doing in my life, or even if they don't love me, it's whatever. Look, I don't care, bro, because the ones who love me, the ones who support me, gonna rock with what I do. So stop forcing everything in your life. Stop forcing a person to understand. Stop forcing a person to put love on what you're doing. Stop forcing a person to have your back and be on your side, because it's never worth it. In a place of, bro, you have to save your time. You have to understand that, you know, if they don't want to be on your side and, you know, understand your grind, okay, cool, bro. You literally have an opportunity to do what you have to do and do whatever you want, but you gotta stay focused, bro. You gotta look serious out there. You gotta be serious out there, bro. You probably a little goofball. Some of the homies, you know how that one homie a goofball. Look, bro. I used to be making jokes all the time, bro. But soon as life, you know, smack your ass on the ground, like, shit become less funny. You know what I mean? You wanna, you know, enjoy your time. Still crack smiles, but you wanna make sure you're doing right with your time and, you know, getting what you need to get and paying attention to your surroundings. Cause, look, bro. They can't take that dog out of you once you get the dog in you. You can't take it out of yourself. It's gonna be times you doing actions where you gonna be like, dang, bro, this really me. This really what I'm on now. This really the type of timing I'm on. And you getting it, you doing the reps, you getting stronger, it's showing. You know what I mean? You be able to, you know, get them off you. You able to get them off you late. But it comes to taking that first step. You know, maybe doing the dribble in between your legs to get past what you're going through in your life, and you attack strong. And because you be doing the work and the sets and the working out, you're stronger when you get contact on the leg. So make sure you're getting stronger in this life, because that dog can't get taken out of you. And don't waste your time, bro. Put the dog in you. And don't waste the time, because you could put the work in and not have that dog in you and still be getting affected. Still be getting affected by the BS. Still getting affected by the work. Still being affected by not having the mindset behind the work that you're doing, because the dog is the mindset. The dog is what literally gives you extra boost. It's literally like extra attribute you would add in 2K, or extra attribute that you would just add when you got the Gatorade symbol, because that's the dog. That the dog takes over. The dog is the mindset. The dog is literally the guy who doesn't quit. And I got that dog in me, man. My experience put that dog in me. I dove into the Heath Ledger in my life, being alone in my life, understanding that I need to grind in my life, and I can have everything I desire. You know what I mean? I can have the cold pick with the cigar in my mouth, and I'm striding in my life, man. I'm, you know, eating more. I'm eating better. I'm eating steak every night, man. I'm eating lobster, man. But it all comes with time. It start with the ramen. It start with the oatmeal, and the oatmeal still gonna be here. So, look, bro, the gallons of water, bro. Look, can't stop. I learned that while I was running on the grind too. Like, bro, like, I remember I had a shorty with me one night. We came back to my crib, and I had rolled my car, pulled up to the crib, parked. I said, yo, I told shorty I want to just get my jog in real quick. I ran literally like probably about a couple of miles, bro. This is a shorty I like barely knew like that. And it's not to say it was cause she was around. I don't do working out and things like that for women. I don't do it for women. It just come with it, bro. It's literally a peace of mind. But besides that, I was gonna do that even if she didn't come there. You know what I mean? So she was just there, and it was like, all right, bro, I'm about to go on a run. And I ran, bro. You know what I mean? I ran a couple miles and things in that nature, bro. I'm not gonna lie, bro. Any shorty that would run with me though on some stuff like she wanna grind too, and she just wanna be better, yo, she'll have my heart, bro. I ain't gonna lie. For shorties, you know, I'm about to run or something, and she said she about to run 2, and she actually keeping up. You know what I mean? That's very attractive, bro. I'm not gonna lie, bro. That's probably one of the most, things I'll ever find attractive in my life, bro. Cause that would be, oh my god. But look, so yeah, I mean, bro, it was times like that, and then, bro, later that night, bro, I probably got some of the most best head I ever got in my life, bro. Literally, like, the eggplant video where they going crazy, shorty going crazy with the short hair. Yo, she's literally doing that with the same sounds, bro. Double-handed, like, and just quacking, bro. My eyes was so wide, like these. My eyes was like these, bro. It was like, imagine pitch black in my eyes like that, bro. Because my eyes was wide, bro, and it was probably like that the whole time, bro. Man, bro, it just was about the grind, bro. After that, it was back to the grind, bro, because I knew I had my battles. I knew I had my cards. I knew I had, some dealing to do to understand, like, okay, in order to get better cards, I had to play my cards. So I began to play my cards, and I got dealt some good cards, and I got dealt some good results. I got dealt some good relationships in my life. I got dealt the action of, okay, I have to do the action of cutting this person off in my life. And understanding that everybody who come into your life is not for every page in the book you have. And each chapter is something different. Take on the different chapters in your life and look at yourself as the person in the book, the person writing the book, the person in the movie, the person who's gonna live up to what they said they was gonna do. I took that serious, bro. And with that, bro, I was getting closer to the crib, closer to the crib, and closer to the crib, and closer to the crib, because it was on my mind since 18. It was on my mind since 18. It was on my mind. But I had to make some investments first. I had to start up my clothing brand and get the team behind me, and, start up the whole thing with us, as far as in, being on the platform to talk to y'all, the homies, and, get out some entertainment shit. And it took me dealing with this stuff that was going on internal wise for me to be able to put out action, because I had to address everything inside and had a complete understanding of what I was going through and human nature, and what us humans go through, and how we can elevate ourselves through our struggle, and how we can elevate through our success and maintain and continue to build on our success. So I didn't complain much, bro. And after that point where I invested into my clothing brand, made other investments other places. I got into trading a little bit, and I would just get bread, bro. Focus on getting money every day, and enjoying people company for the time that they're around, and just enjoying everything to come in my life. And boom, crib happened. You know what I mean? The Jeep Cherokee happened, bro. It just, feel me? But it came with the work, the late nights, the grinding when I ain't feel like putting in the grind, the times where I was tired and I had to keep going, the times that I wasn't in a place where I wanted to be. I had to continue to grind. I had to continue to work, because I knew I'm going to get the places. I knew, in past tense, I'm thinking like this. I knew everything's gonna happen how I said it was gonna happen, and it literally happened that way. And over time, you're gonna see these small results come into your life that's just proving to you, like, it's true. It's true, because all you need to understand is it's true. It can happen. Things in your life can all change. Things in your life that you want to happen can happen, but you have to show yourself little results that it is true. Okay, maybe it's a step. Maybe it's taking certain steps outside your crib every day to lose some weight, or get yourself on a certain eating diet to where you have to follow, so you can understand that you can't follow a certain resume or a certain piece of script that you wrote down. Then you able to script out the whole plan, start that business you want to start that plan of not going to school and going to trade school, or just taking your route of things that you can monetize and take care of yourself, because it's about taking care of yourself, understanding your mind, understanding your time is precious, understanding that you have to grind. And through the grind, it's not about beating yourself up in the grind, because we with ourselves. It's about being able to enjoy our time and enjoy everything that is current and going on in our life. That's all it's about. And having yourself a nicely family one day, if that's what you believe in. Because maybe you don't believe in having a family, but I do. I believe in the legacy goes on, and they will have my bloodline, and they're gonna be strong warriors. They're gonna be strong, and they're gonna run it up, and they're gonna be good human beings, good strong human beings, and I'm gonna put my all into them. So with that being said, make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and take on everything that you got going on in your life. See, as soon as you do that, the results come in. Allow me to be the living proof, because it's in you.